Well, hello, friends. It's Thor Dykow back with another edition of This Week on Blu-ray, DVD, and On Demand. We've got 4 titles to talk about this week, and we start with Scarlett Johansson in the science fiction futuristic thriller Ghost in the Shell. A lot of controversy about this one, mainly because of the whitewashed casting. However, I have to say, it did have a lot of merit, and as a science fiction lover and someone who really enjoyed the original anime version of Ghost in the Shell, it stayed pretty close to the original, despite the lead of Scarlett Johansson. But really, when you're doing this kind of franchise type material and you're adapting something for a mainstream Hollywood audience, you're going to need a big star and a vehicle behind the movie, and that's where Scarlett Johansson comes in. But I thought she did a good job in this role. So this is set in a world where people are enhanced with technology, and she plays Major, a human mind inside an artificial body designed to fight the war against cybercrime. She starts investigating a dangerous criminal and then makes a shocking discovery about this corporation that she works for and the lies that they have created, and she basically has to solve the mystery of her true identity. It looked gorgeous. I thought the production design was impeccable. A lot of interesting performances. I thought it was well cast. It had strong support as well, and the story played out like a really kind of interesting mystery, which had me hooked at every turn. So again, as someone who enjoyed the original, I thought it really paid nice homage to it and had enough updates as well. And Scarlett Johansson is very captivating in the role, and it looked gorgeous too. So the Blu-ray comes with 50 minutes of fascinating special features, including Scarlett Johansson and the director Rupert Sanders and the rest of the cast and crew talking about the stunts, the visual effects, the intricate fight scenes. Plus, you get a real-life look at the science behind the robotics. You can discover how cyber enhancements give each character specialized super soldier abilities, and also learn about the original anime and how it inspired the look of this film. So there you go. It's by far from perfect, but I thought it did have some moments. And Michael Pitt there is pretty stunning as the villain as well. Let's move along. We're talking domestic drama now for Unforgettable, and this stars Rosario Dawson and Katherine Heigl, and this actually had some interesting moments in it as well. Kind of the madness unfolding after Katherine Heigl getting over the end of her marriage, and basically her ex-husband meets a young woman by the name of Julia, played by Rosario Dawson. And he's also introducing her into the life of their daughter, Lily. Of course, Katherine Heigl's daughter, Lily, and him. And they're trying to settle into a new life. But then Katherine Heigl, well, her jealousy takes a pathological turn, and she'll stop at nothing to turn Rosario Dawson's dreams into her ultimate nightmare. This trailer really sums it up well visually. You see where it's going. The Blu-ray and DVD special features include Reclaiming What's Yours, Making Unforgettable, director's commentary, plus a deleted scene with some commentary. It's definitely got some schlocky B-movie thrills. However, it was nice to see Katherine Heigl chewing up the scenery here as the villain, and her and Rosario Dawson has some interesting rivalry in the film as well. So it's a little bit of a guilty pleasure, but most of it worked, I have to say. All right, now this is a great story featuring Chris Evans taking a break from his Captain America duties called Gifted. And this is from the director of 500 Days of Summer. Also has a great cast that includes Jenny Slate and Octavia Spencer. Basically, Evans plays a single man dedicated to raising his spirited young niece, who is a child prodigy. Now, his life with her is kind of turned into disarray after her mathematical abilities and her prodigious behavior come to the attention of her overbearing grandmother, played by Lindsay Duncan, and she's got other plans for the girl. The writing was a little bit messy in some parts, but the cast was very credible, and it was a very sweet story at its core. So nice to see Chris Evans doing something different and maybe branch out into this kind of dramatic family territory. I don't know, I kind of dug this one, even though it was a little bit flawed, like some of our other movies we've talked about today. And we'll leave you with this one, something for the kids. Yes, this was a box office smash, The Boss Baby, Alec Baldwin, in one of the funniest animated flicks of the year, I have to say. And he's clearly channeling his classic character from Glengarry Glen Ross here, and he did such a good job. I couldn't imagine anyone else in this role other than Baldwin. So basically, 7-year-old Tim Templeton finds his share of parental love plummeting when his new baby brother arrives wearing a suit and toting a briefcase, and he makes it clear to everyone he's in charge. Yes, cookies are for closers, as the classic line goes. Now, Tim discovers that Boss Baby is on a secret mission to take over this company, and he reluctantly agrees to team up with the pint-sized sibling for one epic adventure that just might change the world. Other vocal talents include Steve Buscemi, Jimmy Kimmel, Lisa Kudrow, and Tobey Maguire. Now, with the the Blu-ray, you get some interesting features as well. You get a new mini adventure, a 3-minute action-packed journey featuring Boss Baby and Tim. Cookies are for closers inside Baby Corp, deleted scenes, and much, much more. They really made good use of the song Blackbird in this film as well, which my daughter has since loved. She always wants me to play that Beatles tune, but this one had a lot of heart. It was very visually imaginative when it came to showing what the kids' play was like in terms of visualizing that on screen, this sort of imagination world. Yeah, like this kind of stuff was really well done. It had a lot of heart. It was very sweet, and Alec Baldwin cannot be beat. He was hilarious as this baby. Not only him, but the lines they gave him. So kudos to the writing department as well. And it did so well at the box office. Audience responded so well that it actually has been greenlit for a sequel. So I, for one, am looking forward to seeing more hijinks courtesy of the Boss Baby. That's it, people. Yeah, there you go. Some lowbrow humor, too, for the kids. We'll leave it there. I am Thor Dykow. You can check me out on Twitter, Instagram, at Thor Dykow is the handle. And we will see you right back here next week on breakfasttelevision.ca.